I'm not going there to die. I'm going to find out if I'm really alive.
Alrighty guys, what's going on? JJ Wilson is here. Welcome to another Starwind Corner episode 51. This one is going to be a series of articles. Initially, I was thinking about talking about my Shenmue experience playing games both 1 and 2. I will look at the third, although I was told not to play it because it was going to be a major disappointment, but I'll determine that for myself because I went ahead and downloaded it on my game. And I also wanted to touch on the ending of Tomodachi game. I saw that, and that turned out to be pretty crazy. So I think I'll put those on hold for the time being. Sorry, traffic. And I will be out of town for several days, so there will not be any uploads between this episode and the next video upload until I come back in July, like second week of July at best. So anyway, let's get on to the topics because a lot has happened these past couple of days, the weekend as well as today. I'm gonna save the worst story for last. Let me start off by talking about, what should we start with first? The hate crime that happened in Norway that I found out about on, what was it, Sunday? I think it happened Saturday night, and I just heard about it on Sunday. So for those that haven't heard, there was a hate crime involving gays in Oslo, Norway, which is the capital city of Norway. It's a country in Northern Europe, part of the Scandinavian countries. And sadly, there was a guy from Iran. He's originally from Iran. I think he's of Kurdish descent. And the Kurdish are people that are stateless. Like, they live in several parts of the Middle East, mainly Iraq, but they also live in Iran as well as Turkey, if I'm not mistaken. So they're like in a bunch of countries, but they don't have a actual nation of their own. So apparently this Kurdish guy, I guess he took offense to what he was seeing. And according to his mom, they said he was suffering through schizophrenia. He was 42 years old. And I guess, whatever the case is, whether he was mentally unstable or not, apparently, he's so endowed in his religion that he took it upon himself to shoot up innocent lives and killing, I think, about 2 people. I don't think he didn't kill a whole lot of people. He wounded about 20. So, yeah, it said a man in his 50s and another person in his 60s. So it was like a bunch of older people that he killed, and everybody else got wounded. It happened at a nightclub in Oslo called London Pub, and it's one of the more popular gay bars in that city. So, man, just a really bad situation that happened in Norway. Now, the next one I wanted to touch on was this unfortunate incident that happened in Colombia. The country of Colombia. I just found out about this today too, so bear with me as I get the article up. Yeah, so apparently this was a bullfight event that happened in this smaller city in Colombia. It was in the Tolima department. Let me get the name of the stadium. It was called El Espinal. That's the name of the stadium. At least 4 people have been killed and about 300 were injured after the stand collapsed. So that's probably one of those higher stands that the people were in. They were watching the bullfights, and I guess it gave way. It might have gotten too old, or I guess you could say like the footings, the beams holding the amount of people on top of the stands, they were giving way, and I guess they were eroding over time until it could no longer hold such a weight. And I guess it collapsed on top of people and people that were sitting on it, on the stands and everything, and it just a really nasty situation. And it's really unfortunate. So the mayor of the city was asking that, not the mayor, but the president of Colombia actually was saying that the elect was telling people that he's asking mayors to not have any more events involving the death of people or animals. So that's a really unfortunate situation in Colombia. Yeah, so this is the elect president that said this. He just won his election, and that was pretty significant as well because his vice president happens to be a black female. So now Colombia has its first female black president. Just throwing it out there for those that don't know. Anyway, let me get to the South Africa one, because this one right here I just found out earlier today, and this was really odd to me. And I think the investigators in South Africa are still trying to figure out what happened. So this happened in the city of East London in South Africa. I know one of my subs, Gaming Geek, is from South Africa. Sorry, I just exited out the article like a dummy. So yeah, apparently it was about 21 teenagers or 22 teenagers, and they were inside this tavern called, let me get it right, Eobeni Tavern. And the weird part about this was that there were no visible injuries on the dead. So all 21 of these teenagers died mysteriously. So they're not sure it was something that they were drinking or they were experimenting with drugs or anything like that. That's what investigators are trying to figure out. And I'm just reading along the article that some of the locals were complaining about the noises that were happening in this tavern. So I guess there was a lot of partying going on and everything else. But I'm kind of curious, like, what's the exact drinking age in South Africa? Because obviously some of those kids are well underage. Like, they said the youngest victim was 13, right? And the oldest was like maybe 20. It's kind of wild, man. This is wow. Oh, okay. So they're saying it was a birthday party too at this event, on the night that it happened. Wow. Wow. They said they were found slumped over tables or on the floor. That is crazy. That right there is crazy. Wow. So yeah, that happened in South Africa. I just found that out this morning. But it happened like maybe either Saturday night or that Sunday morning in East London. So I'll try to put these articles in the description box so you guys can look at it for yourselves. So this is just crazy. But here's the one that this has to do with the war in Ukraine, and this one was really messed up. And this is a bad sign that the war is intensifying in the country, because I have been hearing that Ukraine has had to retreat at certain locations in the Donbass region. And so now Russia is feeling bold again. They're launching cruise missiles all across Ukraine again. They shot 14 in the capital city of Kyiv already. 14, and they shot 40 throughout the country over the past weekend, which is crazy. So let me get to the article about this latest incident. So Ukraine war, this is from Sky News. Russian missile strike on a shopping center with 1,000 people. That's right, 1,000 people inside the city of Kremenchuk. I hope I said that right. So it's a normal day. This city is not in the Donbass. It's in the central part of Ukraine. People are just out shopping, getting whatever they need to have for the day or for the week. And next thing you know, boom, cruise missile. And I mean, this place is on fire. I would play the video, but I'm trying to be careful with my channel. But this place is on fire. I mean, for right now, according to this article, they're saying they only found 2 people dead and 20 injured. But if you have 1,000 people inside the mall, I am almost positive that it was a lot more deaths than just 2 people. So they're doing the rescue operation. They're trying to assess the damages. They're trying to save as many lives as possible. All the firefighters and the medics. It's just wow. This is not a good sign for the war at all. So we'll have to see if the West can try to supply the country with as many necessary weapons as possible to knock down these cruise missiles from causing any more damage, because it's not looking too good right now if you're on the Ukrainian side of things. It's not good at all. I'm just reading on here. And see, all this is happening during the G7 summit going on in Germany, as they're trying to figure out how to continuously punish Russia without, quote unquote, physically attacking the Russian army. Good luck with that, because we're getting closer and closer to that World War III that people kept hyping up for years and years. But yeah, that's the latest tragedy that has happened in Ukraine. So let me know what you guys think about all this stuff that's happening, man. It's just a bad situation right now. So whatever you guys are doing, man, just know that whatever bad things are happening to you, just know that it's a lot worse going on than what you're going through right now for other people out here. But anyway, this is JJ Wilson. This is the JJ Starwind Corner series, episode 51. I gotta get going. I will see you all next time.